How's it going, my friends? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Falling Skies, the final season, Season 5, Episode 4. Wait, head on. What's going on here? Okay, Episode 4, titled Pope Breaks Bad. Down. Anyway, yeah, Pope Breaks Bad. Holy crap, spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to tnt.com/fallenskies. Watch the full episode there. Don't forget I review other shows, like, check them out on my channel. I'm not going to say them, but, yeah. Anyway, real quick, if you watch my Wayward Pines reviews, I told you if I get 3 likes, I've succeeded. I succeeded in getting 3 likes. Tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, I will be uploading my predictions video. It'll be about a minute long. That's in depth. Thank you. No, it'll be hopefully more than like 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know. It depends how I feel. But I promised you an in-depth predictions. That's what you get. Anyway, Fallen Skies. Here we go. What am I doing? Dude, this is not Star Trek. Anyway, Fallen Skies, guys. Here we go. Again, it should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score. Alright. So Pope is at the burial, of course, of Sarah and everything. He buried her and puts a necklace around the angel and everything. And while Tom is like, Pope, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Pope's just smiling, kind of like that Pope smile. Anyway, Cochise is dying out of the random. What's going on here? Cochise is like, I've reached the end of my lifespan. And Pope is angry, of course, so Anthony joins Pope in his little crusade, his Harrison Ford group. Cochise and Father, they meet, and there's a radio thing where this British girl, Mason and his son, Matt, Weaver, and the other guy, and a guy named Ryan, they go out to search for certain things, and there's a radio where the British girl talks. They get transmission. Weaver finds a nice car, man. I believe it was called a Bronco. Well, I don't know my cars, but it looks really good. Ryan opens his door and bugs come out and eat him. And, Mason, knowing Tom Mason, he's kind of like, well, we gotta move on, if I was a leader, I'd be like, Ryan, no, you bastard. But they're bugs, eating bugs, so I don't think it really matters now. And it's to do surgery on Cochise's father. They're going to do a transplant so that way Cochise could live a little bit longer. To give longer life. Mason's run. What's up with Noah Wile's run? Like, this is not the Librarians, where he's like, the way he runs is just like this. Like, he has his gun, AK-47, and he runs like this. And I'm like, what? This isn't the Librarians, Noah. Get too lazy, Mason. You gotta... What happened to that run, man? What are you doing? Come on. I don't like your style, Noah. I don't like your style. Anyway. So Cochise is fine. Cochise's dad is not responding. Cochise. Anyway, Pope and Tom has a little tension. And a gun to head, of course. That was one of the best scenes out of the whole freaking episode, man. It was intense, and Pope does that. Not today, Mason. And Tom's like, we're done. You're out of here. I want you gone tomorrow. So, and here's that cliche thing, is like, we're done. And Tom walks away, and Pope is like, no. This is just the beginning. And I'm like, it's the final season. Haven't you heard? You're probably gonna die, Pope. In a brutal, slow, painful, Walter White death. Baskin-Robbins always finds out. Anyway. So that happens. Cochise's father is dead, so... who cares? No, I'm kidding. This is my favorite scene out of the whole episode. The most impactful, the most intense, the most dramatic. And last week I bawled my eyes out when Sarah and Pope at the end. And that's the reason why it was my favorite episode out of the whole season. This is my favorite part of the whole season. One of my favorites. Because not only the cameo, but the feeling. Is because Cochise's father's dead, and they have a silence. Cochise and his dad were supposed to do a silent moment. And they never did it. So Anne does it for Cochise. And Cochise sees his father, and they do this. And it's it's like a goodbye thing. Like, this is their silent moment and everything. And it's really sad. And Anne sees Lexi. And I'm like once I saw Lexi, I was like, oh. You know, like, oh my gosh, amazing. And then her brunette, I was like, pausing this. Anyway, it was really cool. Anyway, enough about me. Anthony has Anne, you know, because, Brazzers. Okay. So Pope cuts his hair. How did he do it? Like, I get the whole cutting, but, like, did he have a knife in his hand? Like, how do you, like, what? It's too clean for him to do that. Like, I'm saying, even if he had a razor or something, like, it looked pretty bald to me. Like, are you sure you could just do that, like, out of the random, just like, well, I had long hair, now I don't, type of thing, but whatever. So Pope cuts his hair off, and Pope has Hal. He's gonna kill, basically, he's like, I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna kill your dad. And, of course, on the wall, Ariana's like, that's fair. Mason is going for Hal alone. He's going to go after him. And on the wall where Hal's room was, it says, like, this is fair, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, Pope breaks bad. Literally, he's a bad guy now. No more good Pope. And, yeah, Mason, and all that stuff. Mason. Pope Manson. Anyway. What I think about the episode overall. Let me get started with my cons. It felt off, this episode. Did anyone have a feeling that it felt a little bit off? Like, out of nowhere, the Cochise storyline just came out, you know? Like, what? You're dying? That's unexpected, but, good luck with that. Go die. No, seriously, but it felt off. I don't know, just a bunch of storylines going on, and it kind of felt like a lot for one. It felt a lot for one episode, because you have this mission, and then they have the Bronco car, and then Pope Breaking Bad, and then, you know, just a lot of stuff were happening, so it felt off. Some of the writing sequences, like the action sequences, felt weird. Just, oh, they have human eyes, you know, like spraying everything, and it felt so, like, I don't know how to say it. It felt off again, like I'm saying. Did anyone feel that way? Like, I love the Anne moments and the Cochise moments, but the whole flesh-eating bugs and Ryan dies, and then they're kind of like, well, we can't do nothing about it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just, it felt off again. Also, Mason's run. What's going on? Why? That's the way he runs. No. I'm pretty sure you could not run that looking like a clown. So, anyway, that's my cons. Nothing really that bad. Now the pros. First off, Pope. Pope is one of the greatest. He's like the Daryl Dixon of Falling Skies, man. And he's amazing. He's cool. I love the way he always acts. And I don't hate Pope one bit. I think the way Pope's going, I really do enjoy that they're doing that to him. But yet, I kind of hope he doesn't die in a slow, painful Walter White way. Still, I think Pope is doing a great job. The actor, I think he's doing good. I love the new look. Also, they spoiled it online. Even before the episode started, they had a picture of Pope, and I was like, "Wow, you spoiled it." It's intense. This is a very intense episode, and you know how intense it gets with the emotion and the family and the Masons. And now how? Oh my God. That's another con. How? Why do we care about Hal? Other than his good looks. Like, okay. Like, really, does anyone really care? Be honest, if a Mason dies. We've been with these guys for 5 years, but one of them has to die. Come on. Enough with this whole god dang Supernatural. Sam and Dean, they die all the time. And we're like, oh, wait, it's been confirmed for another season. Why do we care? It's the final season. It's like the writers are afraid to, oh, we can't have them injured, blah, blah, blah. Get one of them killed. If Hal dies, honestly, would I care? I'd probably cry, but I get over it. Oh, Hal died. The world's over. Oh. Do something, man. Come on, Pope, just boom. Come on, kill him already. Do something. I'm always tired of the whole kidnapping, blah, 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 and he has to go after him. So, anyway. Pope, it's intense, and the effects. I really did like the effects of the bug effects. It didn't look really off. It looked really cool, actually. It kind of looked like if I had 3D glasses, it'd be more better. The ending. I do enjoy the ending, though, where I'm saying the whole Pope and his hair, and when Pope takes... and don't get me mixed up. I don't like the whole Hal getting taken, but I do enjoy, like, he kept on throwing the bag at Hal, like, what'd you say? What'd you say? But the one thing I didn't like also is, why wasn't Hal like, Pope, new haircut? Nothing like that. He's kind of just, like, out of it, but I do love that, I just love that the tension between Mason and Pope now. Like, Mason is, he's losing it, man. Tom's going all out. He's going all out, man. It's emotional again. I really do enjoy the emotional scenes, and that was the best scene, the whole silence with Cochise and Ann. Cochise himself, Doug Jones, man, he's really, really great. I think the way his effects were and everything, and the practical and the facial reactions were just spot on. Also, I like that it proves that Mason doesn't care. When Ryan died, and don't tell me, oh, he couldn't do nothing. Still, Mason really didn't care. He was kind of like, Ryan! Oh, okay. Bugs, oh, run. You know, like, he didn't care. I mean, you take the body back. I don't care if it's ruined. Take the body back, bury him, or do something. You just probably left him there on the ground, didn't you? Oh, whatever. I barely knew him, you know, type of thing. So it does prove that Mason is losing it. He doesn't really care for people who die except either Cochise and Weaver. That's it. Do you even care for the Mason? Do you? I'm gonna give this episode of Falling Sky Season 5, Episode 4, Pope Breaks Bad, a B+. It's a good episode overall. It's not bad. It's not great either. It's good. It's enjoyable. It has emotion. It has action. Could have had better action, and could have had Weaver driving that Bronco all the way back to the second Massachusetts. But they didn't. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about these Falling Skies episode, this episode itself. And see you next week. I'll stop with you. Oh,